Welcome to Dark Knight Films Reviews and another Hammer Productions night. Tonight, I will be reviewing The Curse of the Werewolf, released in 1961. Curse of the Werewolf stars Clifford Evans, Oliver Reed, Yvonne Romain, Catherine Feller, Anthony Dawson, Richard Wordsworth, Michael Ripper, and Desmond Llewelyn. The Curse of the Werewolf was directed by Terence Fisher. Now this one was written by Anthony Hines, once again, using the pseudonym John Elder. And I don't know why he would not want to go by his real name for something like this. Curse of the Werewolf is a pretty damn good werewolf film. This movie opens with a wicked Marquis Sinistro, and he is played by Anthony Dawson, and he is played just so devilishly. It is just apparent that this actor was just enjoying playing this wicked bastard of a character. Richard Wordsworth plays this beggar that shows up at the castle of this Marquis character, and he is welcomed in by none other than Desmond Llewelyn of James Bond fame, playing the Marquis' footman at the beginning here. And they humiliate this poor beggar character and then imprison him for years. This young servant girl ends up befriending him when she's young, and eventually she grows up to be Yvonne Romain. She angers the Marquis Sinistro when he's older, and he throws her in there with the beggar who has been in there for years and has turned into more of a wolf-like creature, if you will. And he attacks her and rapes her. She gets the final laugh, though, because she ends up killing the evil Marquis Sinistro, and then escapes. After she's killed him and she escapes, she is found and given a place to stay by Clifford Evans's character of Don Alfredo Corledo. And she gives birth to the child and dies in childbirth. This is one of my big issues with this film. All advertising leading up to this film, and you can still look it up right now. Look up anything for The Curse of the Werewolf, and you will see pictures of Yvonne Romain and Oliver Reed, and it makes it look like she was supposed to be intended to be the love interest to Oliver Reed. But instead, Oliver Reed's Leon, his love interest, ends up being this actress, Catherine Feller, playing Christina Fernando. And the actress is not a bad actress, but she is not near as attractive as Yvonne Romain. So if you were going to promote Yvonne Romain like she is this big star of this movie alongside Oliver Reed, you better not let us down by making Yvonne Romain play a servant girl who gives birth to Oliver Reed's character and then dies and is never seen again in the film. Because that was my biggest issue. Otherwise, the movie is fine. But to me, watching it after that, seeing these romantic scenes with Oliver Reed and Catherine Feller, I don't think they had that good a chemistry. And you never know. I mean, Oliver and Yvonne might not have had that good a chemistry either. But all those pictures, they looked great together. They looked really good together in those promotional images. So, highly disappointing with that. Michael Ripper plays a small role in here as an old soap who meets Oliver Reed in the prison whenever he starts turning into the werewolf for one of the first times where we get to see him physically turn and do some damage, and it doesn't work out too well for poor Michael Ripper, unfortunately. But yeah, he's always great. Oliver Reed is phenomenal, though, in here as Leon. I just wish he had a better love interest in here. Like I said, Clifford Evans is really sympathetic and good as Don Alfredo Corleto as well. He really gives a great performance in here as well. Overall, I would put this movie right up there with a film like Lon Chaney, The Wolfman, if they would have went with the initial advertising and came through and gave us Yvonne Romain and Oliver Reed as love interests and given us that, So, but even without that, it doesn't hurt the film to where it just brings it down really bad and makes it a bad film. Because Terence Fisher is a hell of a director and does a great job directing this. And it is a really good script by Anthony Hines. So my final review for Curse of the Werewolf from 1961, I am going to give this film a 8.1 out of 10. This one could have easily been probably a 9 or 10 had it lived up to those promotional images. But yeah, killing off Yvonne Romain and having her just play this servant girl at the beginning, it just not good. But the movie itself is not bad. What do you think of this film, though? Do you agree with my review? Do you disagree? Let me know down there in the comments down below. And as usual, if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click that bell icon to be notified about future videos just like this one. And while you're by the subscribe button, click that join button and become a Dark Knight fan. All right. Well, that's the end of another Hammer Productions night. Hope you will join me tomorrow for another action movie night. Till then, thanks for watching.